Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my newest update. Today is Wednesday, the 14th of August, and this coming Saturday will be 18 weeks post-surgery. So, as I've said in past videos, the recovery and the healing is going well, but I don't think I've talked much about the mental side of things. So, this is just something for guys that are just starting on this journey to be aware of, and forewarned is forearmed, I guess, kind of thing. So usually I have really good mental days. A lot of times in the evenings when I get ready to go to bed, then not so good mental times. There are just a lot of times where I start wondering if this was the right decision, which obviously I know that it is because I'm still here, and we're all still here. But a lot of the mental beating up of myself deals with sex, and how will I be able to get back into the active sexual lifestyle that I enjoyed, and trying to come to grips with not being able to be as active as I used to be. I think I've said in other videos, and I know that when I wrote the article for the Metro here in the UK, I went from basically being a top to now having to redefine myself and become a bottom, or in some cases even a side. And that's difficult, and it really gets to me sometimes mentally. I'm very confident in myself and what I've grown into as a sexual man, but now all of a sudden that all changes, and there are times where I just really get into what in the 12-step recovery program they refer to as stinkin' thinking. And that's what it is. It's like, oh my God, I won't ever be able to do this particular thing again, or I really enjoy doing that particular thing, but now I can no longer do that. So a lot of it is just about dealing with that, and confronting that, and reaching out to friends when I get into that state. I have a few friends that I can discuss this very openly with, and I would encourage guys that when you get to this point, when you get into the stinking thinking, that you reach out to friends that you have, friends that you feel comfortable discussing sex and erections and dry orgasms and that kind of thing. And you just have to be honest with yourself. And sometimes for me, that's a real struggle. But I wake up in the morning and, I suddenly think, well, that was kind of silly to think along those lines. And as I've said before, as one of the guys once told me, it's birthdays before boners, and that's the important thing. But I just wanted to throw this out there that, yeah, it's not all wine and roses. There are days and there are nights where I just really feel like shit, basically, and down on myself, and I feel like I don't want to get involved again in the leather community, which up until my surgery I was very active in. I sometimes feel like I don't want to get back out on the dating circuit, because then I start thinking to myself, who's gonna want a broken down old man, as it were. But just be prepared for those feelings when they come along, and accept them and understand them, and you'll get through them. Last night was a terrible night. I think I probably spent too much time on Not Safe for Work Twitter, and just started really getting down on myself. This morning I woke up and I felt better. And I was able to talk to a friend of mine during the day today, and we really hashed things out like that. So just be aware that those feelings will come along, and deal with them. And I know that somewhere down the line, at some point in time, things will definitely get better. So that's it for this time. I will update next week when I am out camping with my Outdoor Lads group and 165 of my closest friends. Thanks very much for your support and love, guys. Bye.